Guys, my question is, what the hell happened to PR themes? We went from having some of the best themes in the show to the Neo Saban era themes, which are terrible, except Dino Charges. I will say we did have a couple of bad themes in the Saban to Disney era, but they were not as bad as the themes that we've gotten during this Neo Saban era. I literally just skipped past the intro of a lot of these shows when I went back to rewatch them because the theme is just there. The theme offers nothing. It's so lazy and so half-assed, and as a musician, it's starting to really bug me because I'm like, I've seen them do so much better with themes. Some of these themes are classics. Some of these themes are themes that I just sang out loud randomly. Some of these themes really get me excited to watch the shows. But lately, the themes have not been getting me excited to watch any of the shows. And I'm really just going to start off with Samurais. Samurais, to me, I understand that the show came back, but you guys could have at least added in something about samurai in the theme. The theme just sounds like 2010 or 2011 reversion of the MMPR theme. There's nothing special about it. Hell, you could play the original MMPR theme in it side by side and you will not hear the damn difference. The theme is just so lazy to me. It's so half-assed. Just because you bought PR back, that doesn't mean that you should just phone in a theme just cause you damn can. Alright, I'm done with the samurai theme. Let's get the Mega Forces, which to me is the worst out of any of these new PR themes I've ever heard. It's nothing but a remixed version of Samurai's theme. They literally play Samurai's theme in its place in the show, and I can literally not tell the difference between both. And then it's not even a good remix or mashup. It is a shitty mashup. I've seen fans make better remixes and mashups than that goddamn theme. I hate that theme so bad, man. That is definitely one show that I skipped during rewatching. I'm going to put out these season reviews for you guys. And I'm going to tell you, man, I have skipped through some of these Neo Saban seasons, but I have not skipped past the theme faster than goddamn Mega Forces. I will never, ever listen to that theme in my free time. Now let's get to Dino Charges. I like Dino Charges. Dino Charges actually does something that gives us more detail and tells us something about the series and actually is paced very well. And it seems like they knew what they wanted to do with this theme. And it is just a great, and I mean a great minute and a half to listen to. I could have done without them adding the Go-Go Power Rangers part in because it is so overdone by now. It was overdone by then. But the theme itself was so good that I can just excuse that they used that again. Now let's get to Ninja Steel's theme. Once again, I don't know what the hell they were doing with this theme, man. The pace of this theme is horrible. It seems like they're just trying to burn through as much of the themes they can because Ninja Steel is paced slowly, then paced fast, and it's just all over the place, and they don't even tell us anything about ninjas in the theme. They just tell us that the Rangers are fighting evil. That's it. This theme is terrible. It's not as terrible as Mega Forces because it is trying to do something different. But man, is it bad and forgettable. I honestly forgot this theme when I was watching all of the PR themes from MMPR to Dino Fury the other day. I'm like, damn, I see why I forgot this theme. Now let's get to Beast Morphers. Once again, Beast Morphers theme started out strong, but once the theme goes on, it just gets worse. I don't understand how a theme can start off strong and then does not deliver once you get towards the middle of the theme. Like, I love the lyrics in the build-up, but once the theme actually starts, it is so terrible. The lyrics don't really add anything to it. It also is another theme that lacks detail about the show. It just tells you that the Rangers are fighting. That's about it. I mean, there's nothing that stands out about that theme either in Beast Morphers. Now let's get to Dino Furies. I didn't talk about the Dino Fury theme because I wanted to save it for this video. If you guys watch my episode 1 review, I know you've been wondering what I think of Dino Fury's theme. Well, for one, it lacks lyrics. It also doesn't have any detail about the show, and another thing that just tells you the Rangers are fighting evil. Also, the auto-tune is terrible. The instrumental for the music is terrible, and it hurts my ears, man. See, with bad PR themes, I can at least say the instrumental is good to sit back and listen to. But with this theme, I wouldn't listen to the instrumental or the lyrics. The theme is just lazy. This is one of the laziest ones, and it is up there with Samurai for the goddamn worst. And my question is, why the hell do you have a techno theme for a series that is based on dinosaurs? It made sense with Beast Morphers because of the technology aspect of that show. But it doesn't make sense for this one. And also, this theme is one of the shortest. And I'm glad that it was short, because I am going to skip this theme just as fast as I did Mega Forces, because it adds nothing to the show. And I mean nothing. Now, I will give the new composer that they chose for Dino Fury his props. The fight music for this series is probably the best I've ever heard from the Neo Saban Hasbro era, because the music for the fight scenes has been pretty terrible, as I remember when I go back and I watch a lot of these newer seasons of PR. As I stated, I don't hate the fight music. It's just the theme music that's just not hitting to me. And it could just be my opinion, but most of this content on my channel is my opinion, so I'm going to keep going and telling you guys it anyways. But let's get back on topic. Personally, I have been wanting Ron Wasserman to come back to this series for a long time. I adored his fight music, and I loved most of the themes that he created for the shows. Hell, I loved all the themes that Ron Wasserman made for these shows. I have been saying bring back Ron Wasserman for months. Hashtag bring back Ron Wasserman, man. I have said it under his Instagram post and commented. They need to bring you back. He always likes it, or he leaves some type of emoji in a reply. And I can just tell that he does have a passion to want to come back. But he does want to be more respected than what he was, and I understand that. And you know what, Hasbro? I'm going to say this for the millionth time. Pay the man his money. Pay him whatever. Get him back. And let's get back to having good theme music in this show. Hashtag bring Ron Wasserman back. Everybody who watches this video, hashtag that on all of your social medias right now. Bring back Ron Wasserman. The last great theme I want to say that we had at this point was Jungle Furies. RPM fans, I did not hate RPM's theme, but I feel like it kind of started the downward spiral of PR themes, because the theme song lacked a lot of details and the lyrics didn't really add anything to the show. But in RPM's theme's defense, I can at least say the instrumental was great. If the show's theme was just the instrumental, I would say nothing about it, because that instrumental is kick ass and it sounds great and I vibe to it from time to time. But I have to tell you, these newer seasons of PR have had terrible instrumentals and terrible lyrics. Except Dino Charges, because I really do like Dino Charges' theme. But that's all I have to say today, man. You guys keep supporting me. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe.